Welcome back to the Gweilo 60 channel. I'm back in my old stomping grounds of Nanning, Guangxi Autonomous Region, China this morning. And I'm here to give you an update on what's going on. See, when I've been bouncing around like a basketball this last couple of months, and it's sort of fun, actually. It's a lot of fun. But when I was in Tacloban, well, Cabalawan, it's just a little bit north of Tacloban, about 6 kilometers. It's right by the bridge to Samar. The girls and I actually rented a house there, 4-bedroom house. And the reason why we did this is there was this kid, 11, 12, 13 years old, living on the streets of Tacloban, and we figured, well, if we rent a house, we can go and scoop this kid off the street, give him a home, put him in school, make sure he's got food, clothes on his back, dental care, because he sure needed that. And so we went and rented this 4-bedroom house, and then we went to find the kid on the street. We were a day late and $1 short. The authorities had scooped him and sent him to an orphanage, a school orphanage on Samar Island. So that sort of took the wind out of our sails. But you see, the idea that he's going to have a bed to sleep in, he's going to have food on the table, he's going to have clothes on his back, he's going to get an education. So I guess that worked out okay. The house is still there. The girls are still living in the house in just north of Tacloban. I'm back in China, and it's not that nothing sinister happened. Everybody's happy and healthy and everything. It's just I had some things that I want to take care of here in China, and I can't do it while I'm in the Philippines. And China, Nanning is my home. You go through these phases, and everybody knows that I've been going through some phases after Wei Fong has passed away. And you know, it's been coming up on 8 months here, pretty damn quick, guys. You know, it was November 8th of last year. Now we're cruising into getting pretty close to July now. So I guess I've been going through these phases, and I've been trying to get my shit together, and it's been a little bit difficult. Traveling to the Philippines was one of those phases, and that's great. The girls will stay in the house for a little while, and then they'll basically go home, and then that will be over. They're still friends. We're up on WhatsApp and Facebook and whatever. We're all just really good friends. But next time I'm down there, maybe I'll just rent a small condo. The 4-bedroom house was a little difficult to maintain and whatever, but that's history now. I'm back in China, and as you can see by my surroundings, you can't fake this green screen. It's not like the California Clowns and their green screens. The California Clown and his transvestite buddy. Oh God! And you know, and people still listen to that. The rhetoric that's still out there, and I noticed a lot of it in the Philippines, just for the fact that the Philippines is sort of a United States lapdog. Yes, and it has been, and it will be, and that's just the way it is. But that's okay. That's what they want to do. Let them do that. It's a poverty-stricken place of the world, as you saw with the videos that I did down there. And but I learned something too when I was in the Philippines. There's poor places, and then there's rich places. There's good places, and there's bad places. Samar Island is very poor. Leyte Island is basically, well, it's better than Samar, but it's still a very poor place to live. It's early in the morning, that's why there's nobody around, eh? Places like this it's only, well, it's not early, it's 9 o'clock. Usually these places don't open up to about 10 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so, but when I was trying to leave Tacloban, I'd already bought a ticket back from Manila to Nanning. But then I tried to buy a ticket from Tacloban to Manila. None for sale, all sold out. No dice, buddy. Now what are you gonna do? So I jump on a minivan and I go to Ormoc. It's a city on the coast closer, and they've got ferries. So for 1,125 pesos, which is just over 20 bucks American, I jump on a ferry and take the ferry 3 hours to Cebu. When I'm in Cebu, well, then buying a ticket from Cebu to Manila is easy, but I didn't want to leave Cebu too quick because I bought a ticket for the 17th, which actually turned out to be the 18th, but I'll get to that in a minute. For the 17th to come back to Nanning. Well, I found this, Red Planet Hotel. If you're going to stay in Cebu, go to the Red Planet Hotel because you're right beside the Metro Mall. And on top of the Metro Mall is this bar restaurant with the most amazing food and pails of beer that you've ever seen. And it's sort of an outdoor setting, so it's nice. And it is a bit expensive, but the food is freaking amazing. So I stayed there for a couple days, and then when it was time to leave Cebu and go to Manila, I just jumped on an airplane and away I went. Get to Manila, overnight in Manila, and the next day supposed to have a flight 2:35, Royal Air Philippines. Thank you very much for the 24-hour delay. But we get there, and they say, well, the plane has an oil leak. Wow, that's the last thing you want, is a jet with an oil leak in the engine. So we waited there till I think they took us to a hotel room at about 11:30 at night, and we had to be up at 2:30 in the morning to catch the van back to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So we sat around there till I think it was about 9:30 in the morning before the plane finally left. But we did get back to Nanning, and there, it's how's that go? Shit happens. Don't sweat the little stuff, and that's just the way it goes. But when you're traveling, especially in that area of the world, sometimes things don't work out exactly the way you want it to. So don't be in a rush. Sit back on your haunches. Don't make plans for the next day in wherever you're going, because chances are pretty good that you're going to miss that. One other thing I'd like to add to the end of this video is the last video that I did when we went and got the girls' bikinis and we went to the water park, the Royale water park in Tacloban. We all had a good time. Each of those girls was college age, and no girls were harmed making that video, that's for damn sure. But you get the trolls, and they try to guilt me out by using, well, what would Wei Fong? Wei Fong is only being gone for, what would your daughter think? And you get these people, and they're probably the people that troll my channel on a regular basis. Now they think they've got something that they can sink their teeth into to try to guilt me, to try to troll me, to try to make me feel bad about what I was doing, and didn't work. I've got a really, really thick skin when it comes to the trolls, because I've been at this for years, guys. So you got to do better than that. And then you get the other side of the other side of the coin, where you get these guys there and ladies saying, Gweilo, you've been through a lot of shit in the last while. Have fun. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to these scumbags. And those are the positive people. Those are the people that I actually listen to, because they have the same mindset as what I do. And the idea of going out and having a good time. Everybody was having a good time. If you watch the video, the girls were having a good time. I was having a good time. Everybody in the water park was having a good time. Even one of the guys that was bringing our beer, when Eden was sitting there trying to get his attention, and he was ignoring her, she slapped him on the ass to get his attention, and that got his attention, because a pretty girl slapping, and this guy was maybe 45 years old, slapping a 45-year-old server on the ass to get his attention. He enjoyed that. So things like this, where instead of seeing the bad or thinking the worst of not only myself but the girls, gold diggers, you're a walking ATM machine, just the negativity of it all, just sort of, I don't know, these people must live a pretty shitty life, I'm telling you. But as I bounce around China, as I bounce around Southeast Asia, the Philippines, wherever, I'm having a great time. And I think it cost less than $100 to fly from Manila back to Nanning this time, $100 Canadian. So if you look at it that way, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? You jump on a minivan in Tacloban and go to Ormoc, and it's 200 pesos. So that's $4 American, and your 3 hours in a minivan takes you to the other side of the island. You can't beat it, and why would you not take advantage of that if you're in? And what are you going to do? Okay, there's these 3 beautiful young ladies, and there's 3 old hags. Well, which ones would you take to the water park? Like, seriously, some of those basement trolls would probably go with the old hags, but that's because they're just used to hanging out with their mothers, and that's just the way it is. So this is sort of an update, and to let everybody know that I'm back in China, and I'm going to be staying here for a while. I'm actually going to be hosting a program here in China for a corporation out of Beijing, and that's going to be an interesting thing for the next, and that's on contract for the next 52 weeks type thing. So that's going to be interesting. So there's things in my world that are starting to pop again, and I'm sort of looking forward to it. The girls were great. They're still great, and we're still friends. They're still living in the house. I'm in China right now. We keep in contact on WhatsApp and Facebook. Eden's little brother, he had a tooth that was screwed up, so we had that pulled, and now he's getting a retainer put in. Yes, and the ATM machine is paying for it, but he's a 13-year-old boy. He's he had only 1 tooth in the front. He had holes in his other teeth. Now he'll have a nice smile, and you know what it cost me? $40 American. You know, so if I can do that, and Eden, you notice that she's got braces because her teeth were a little crooked. So if I can go and do that, and Eden's braces only cost $30 American. So stuff like that is really cheap in the Philippines. So if I can go and do things like this for people, and it costs me next to nothing, why wouldn't I? Think about it. Anyway, that's an update from a mall here in China, and the trolls will say, oh, look at nobody around because nobody's got any money to spend, and they'll find something bad to say about it, but that's just the trolls. It's too early. Chinese don't go shopping until 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. They're probably still sleeping. I should be. Oh, I was tired when I got back. So anyway, now that they're doing construction work, I'm going to put an end to this video, and I've babbled on long enough. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I lost about 300 subscribers when I was in the Philippines. Most of them I expect to come back now that I'm back in China, and hopefully more. Like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe, hit the bell, and let's troll the trolls from now on. When you see these trolls on there, comment the living shit out of them, rile them up, and have fun, because do it Gweilo style. Till next time, peace out. Bye now.